Hey there, and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Christian Eriksen looks set to leave Man United, could return to Ajax this summer. Manchester United midfielder Christian Eriksen could be heading to Ajax during this summer's transfer window, according to TuttoMercatoWeb. The Denmark star joined the Red Devils on a free transfer from Brentford last season under manager Erik Ten Hag's influence. He was in fantastic form until his ankle injury in January 2023. Eriksen has since struggled to find the same consistency, and he is currently a fringe player. He has failed to come off the bench in the last 4 games. TuttoMercatoWeb now report that Eriksen's adventure at United will likely end before his contract expires in June 2025. He could leave this summer. A return to Amsterdam with former club Ajax could be on the cards. This possibility could acquire substance and concreteness in the near future. The Dane brought plenty of creativity from the number 8 position last term. He managed to register 9 assists by the turn of the year. However, his productive season was hampered by an ankle injury from a poor Andy Carroll challenge. He has since struggled to find consistency at United. Eriksen has mastered only 3 more assists over the last 13 months. It's quite clear that Ten Hag is looking beyond him at the current point of time. The midfielder had the opportunity to pursue a new challenge in Turkey earlier this month, but he decided to ignore the interest to stay at United. The Red Devils are still prepared to offload the £150,000 a week stay this summer. A reunion with Ajax could be a possibility if he accepts a huge pay cut. Eriksen may not be the only experienced star heading for the exit door. Rafael Varane looks likely to leave on a free transfer when his deal expires on June 30. There are also plans to sell Casemiro amid interest from the Saudi Pro League. Man United prepared to accept half of what they paid for Antony. One player who perfectly encapsulates the manager's flawed vision is Antony, with the club paying a whopping €95 million for his services last season. Granted, the club made the mistake of overpaying, but Ten Hag deserves criticism for choosing to sign the Brazilian when the likes of Mohammed Kudus was also in Ajax. This season, the 23-year-old has managed only a solitary goal and assist, both of which came against Newport County in the FA Cup. Off-field issues have not helped, but the winger's style just does not seem like a good fit for the club moving forward. Ten Hag has not started him in the league in 2024. There is very little chance United can recoup the sum they paid, even if they were to sell to Saudi Arabia. Vigaches have claimed the Red Devils will try to sell the Brazil international for half the price they paid, around €50 million. The report from Vigaches read the following: Manchester United has been searching for a long time without success for a way out for the Brazilian Antony, with the English club betting on the transfer of the South American footballer. The Brazilian player has been one of the great recent disappointments at Manchester United, which we remember paid at the time no more and no less than €95 million, a figure that Antony has not been able to make profitable at any time. This has awakened constant rumors of his possible departure during the next transfer market window, with the Old Trafford team accepting offers of around €50 million. Due to the spate of transfer failures, the club continues to remain in a precarious position with regards to FFP, and the club must sell well in order to spend for new stars. Selling Antony seems like the logical thing to do, considering his lackluster showings in his 2 seasons at the club. Diogo Dalot praises magical Man United fans for their unwavering support. Diogo Dalot has praised the loyal and ever-present Man United fans for their unwavering support, even during periods in which the team has not been doing well. United have often been hailed for their terrific home support, but the club also arguably has the best away fans in the country, especially this season, in which the players have massively underperformed and been inconsistent. The United faithful have been steadfast and thrown their weight behind Erik Ten Hag's and his men. Dalot has been one of the few stars who have done well this term. The Portuguese has demonstrated incredibly positive strides and is now almost certainly the club's undisputed right back. Even more significant is that while most of his defensive partners have been ruled out at various points of the campaign due to injuries, Dalot has always remained fit and available to Ten Hag for selection. This has endeared him to the fans even more. Dalot spoke to Goal and said about the United supporters the following: I have been in a lot of stadiums and I don't remember seeing away fans like Man United fans. Away from home, wherever we go, they are always there, they make their presence felt, so it's always special when we play away from home because we feel they are always with us no matter what. It's difficult sometimes when results are not there. They can feel frustrated, but they always believe every weekend they will see something special. That's the beautiful part of this club. Every game you think something special is going to happen. That's the magic Man United has. United return to Premier League action this weekend as they host Marco Silva's Fulham at Old Trafford. The Red Devils will undoubtedly be keen to build on their current momentum and make it 5 straight top-flight wins. Cesc Fabregas tells Man United how to fully unleash Rasmus Højlund. Former Arsenal midfielder Cesc Fabregas has advised Manchester United to ensure Rasmus Højlund has a constant supply of crosses in order to realize his full potential. Højlund is currently enjoying an extremely rich vein of form. He needed 14 Premier League appearances to break his duck in England's top flight. However, the talisman has been unable to stop scoring goals since Boxing Day when United overcame a 2-goal deficit to beat Aston Villa 3-2. After his brace against Luton Town last weekend, Højlund became the youngest ever player to find the back of the net in 6 consecutive Premier League matches. In total, he has 13 goals across all competition for the Red Devils this term. There are still many games left for Højlund to add to his tally and make his maiden campaign at Old Trafford one to remember. Fabregas spoke on the Planet Premier League podcast and hailed the Dane. The Spaniard also revealed a way for United to get more out of him. Fabregas said the following: he attacks the box really well, he is very smart, he is a kind of a Van Nistelrooy type of finisher. When he gets his confidence, I believe that he can be a really top striker for United in the future. So when you have a good player and someone one against one making crosses all the time, you will always get the best out of him. Alongside Højlund, Alejandro Garnacho and Kobbie Mainoo have also caught the eye with their fantastic displays. Fabregas praised United for giving the youngsters a chance in the first team. Man United stadium revamp faces setback amid public funds uncertainty. Sir Jim Ratcliffe's grand vision to transform Old Trafford into the Wembley of the North has hit a massive stumbling block. Ratcliffe had intended to secure public funds to realize his ambitious vision for Old Trafford, but the Times reported that the government will likely reject any approach from the NUS chairman. While the new United shareholder envisions a glistening facility to replace Old Trafford, Whitehall insiders remain tight-lipped, hinting at funding only the regeneration of the surrounding area rather than the stadium itself. Ratcliffe's suggestion of securing public funds from the government has also been criticized by former sports ministers. One accused the Glazers of neglecting the stadium despite raking in hundreds of millions. The other claimed it wouldn't be fair to Everton, who are funding the construction of their new Bramley Moor Dog Stadium themselves and have even incurred large debts doing so. Ratcliffe has yet to approach any government official on the subject, but the news will come as a major blow to the Inuit chairman, who may have to find an alternative approach to fund the project. The 71-year-old has already committed £1 billion to renovate Old Trafford rather than forking out double that amount to construct a new stadium, but also wants to ensure benefit for the taxpayers. United plan to announce a dedicated task force to oversee the redevelopment of Old Trafford, with the club legend Gary Neville potentially on board, having been invited to join the committee. Ratcliffe has made a significant first impression at United since his investment was approved and has wasted no time bringing the changes, which extends to the club's recruitment. Man United left surprised by John Lucumi. Manchester United are likely to reinforce their central defensive department during the summer transfer window, and there could be more than one signing. The club will need to find a replacement for Rafael Varane, who appears likely to leave the club when his contract expires at the end of the campaign. With Lisandro Martinez concerning injury record, the club could aim for a cost-effective left-footed option. Bologna's John Lucumi could be an ideal fit. The 25-year-old is very agile, fast and physical centre-back. He has completed almost 54 passes per league game this term with an accuracy of 93%. Lucumi has also won an impressive 70% of his ground and aerial duels and has averaged 2 tackles, 2 clearances and 5.2 recoveries per appearance. Hence, he is an all-round defender, quite similar to Martinez. The centre-back is valued at €11 million by transfer market and could be signed for an affordable fee. United's other alternative appears to be Everton's Jared Brentwaite, but he won't come on the cheap. The Toffees are likely to demand a premium fee in the region of £75 million for Brentwaite, who still has to improve on his distribution under a high press. If funds are limited, United are unlikely to spend big on two marquee centre-backs. Lucumi seems a good cost-effective acquisition to provide cover for Martinez. Thomas Tuchel targeting a huge Premier League job, claims pundit. Thomas Tuchel will be leaving Bayern Munich at the end of the season, and Stan Collymore believes that the former Chelsea coach is targeting a huge job in the Premier League. The German is regarded as one of the best managers in the world, but the 50-year-old has fallen out with people at his last 3 clubs. This has played a role in Bayern Munich performing poorly this season, and as a result, Tuchel will be shown the door at the end of the campaign. Naturally, speculation has already begun over where the Bayern manager will go next, and Stan Collymore believes he will want to return to England as he enjoyed his time in the Premier League. Speaking about Tuchel and a Premier League return, the former Liverpool star said, "The 50-year-old liked his experience at Chelsea, so it's no surprise that he reportedly wants to return to the Premier League." The German coach was often praised during his time at Stamford Bridge, and that is a total contrast to what is happening in Germany. He loved the attention and even got a buzz off of it. Ever since then, he has talked about the Premier League positively, and it's clear that he would love to return someday. People may be asking, where can he go? And there is no doubt in my mind that he will be targeting the manager's role at Manchester United. Listening to Sir Jim Ratcliffe recently talking big about the future of Man United, I think there is a 50-50 chance that Erik Ten Hag may not be the long-term solution for Manchester. If you are looking around and thinking who could replace him, Roberto De Zerbi would not be hard to get, but with Tuchel being available, that could be the path they go down if the Premier League giants decide to move on from their current coach soon, which depends on their end to this campaign. As we wrap up today's Manchester United news, remember to stay tuned for daily updates right here on the channel. Don't miss out on the latest updates, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a like if you found this information valuable. Your support means the world to us. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care